Hi students, so let us take the fifth problem. So here also it is given as determine the centroid of the given shaded area. So this is the given shaded area, so only this part you have to find out the centroid. So how to determine means, here let us take this whole semicircle as first area and we'll add up this semicircle and then we'll deduct this semicircle. So in this main thing you have to take it as, see here you have to consider it as this is your x-axis and this is your y-axis. So this is in the first quadrant. For this, x and y will be positive, and for this area x will be positive, y will be negative. For this area also x will be positive and y will be negative. So now how to calculate area? See here, area 1 is positive, area 2 is negative, area 1 is positive, area 2 is positive, area 3 is negative. X1 is positive, y1 is negative. Next, x2 is positive, y2 is also positive, and we'll have x3 positive, y3 negative, because it is below the x-axis, so you have to take it. Y terms for this is negative, x terms is right side of the origin, so you have to take it as positive. So in this first thing is, you have a semicircle of 400 radius, and this is semicircle of 200 radius, and this is semicircle of 200 radius. So first, G1, G2, G3 represents their centroids. G1 is centroid of this whole semicircle, bigger one, and G2 represents semicircle centroid of this semicircle, and G3 represents semicircle of centroid of this semicircle. Okay, so first is x1 distance you have to measure from y-axis. So that is distance is, this is a semicircle and the centroid will be here, so this distance will be 400 because the radius is here 400. So this is x1 is 400, and y1 is this y1, but it is going down, so therefore negative. So y1 will be minus 4r by 3 pi. So minus 4 into 400 by 3 pi, you'll get minus 169.76 mm. Okay, so and this is x2, and once again this is positive. This is the radius of this, it is 200 mm, and y2 is once again 4r by 3 pi, but this is upward, so positive 4 into 200 by 3 pi. Radius of this semicircle is 200, and for this x3 is carefully from here to here you have 400 plus here to here 200, so 400 plus 200 is, you'll have 600, and y3 distance will be once again negative, minus 4 into 200 by 3 pi, minus 4r by 3 pi this is. Okay, so you'll get minus 18. So here a1 positive, a2 positive, a3 negative, x1 is positive, y1 is negative, x2 positive, y2 positive, x3 positive, y3 negative. Okay, so these things you should be careful in calculating. Then write down fill up the tabular column. So area, all our components are all our semicircle. A1 is positive, A2 is positive, A3 is negative. So if you calculate, area will be this will get cancelled, you will get the area as this one. And x distances are x1 positive 400, x2 200, x3 600, so all are positive. And y1 for below semicircle, bigger circle, you will have minus. For second semicircle you will have positive, third semicircle you have negative. So substitute this and multiply with a into x, ax, and similarly a into y, you will have ay. And keep it since you have bigger values, so you take it areas in 10 power 3 and ax in 10 power 6. So if you calculate, x bar will be ax divided by summation of ax divided by a, so you'll get x bar is equal to 300 mm, and y bar is minus 127.32 mm.